a Saturday her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
All right, is this song over yet?
3 strikes, you're out at the old
I thought it was.
ball game.
Folks, be with you in a moment. Enjoying a lucky. All right, that's it for the song. Game over. How you doing, folks? It's your old pal, the Birdwatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Welcome in. It's Thursday night back in the U.S. It's Friday morning where I am. And, yeah, we are playing more video games. Like anybody who's closing in on 50 years old should be doing at 9 a.m. Playing video games. God. All right, look. Did my parents envision this being where I'd be closing in on 50, you know, with the education and, you know, whatever. College degree, as if that has any impact on anything. I don't know. Yeah, here I am. A middle-aged man. And when I say middle-aged, I mean, at what point are you out of that and you're just old? Is it 50? I don't know. But I'm 48 now, and I can tell you safely I'm not going to live to be 96. So if it's still middle, it's the back end of the middle. Back end middle. I had a band back in college. Never mind. How you guys doing? I'm in a bit of a mood. I've got a sinus thing going on. It's, you know, it's making me irritable, but I'm also chillaxing at the same time. Just kind of got a whatever attitude at the moment, you know? So, where were we? Did Ranger Suarez sign while we were on last night? Did we talk about it, or did that happen after? I don't even know. I'm living in a perpetual fever dream, folks. I don't know, up from down, left from Tuesday, whatever, yeah. So I think it did, right? Yeah, we talked about it last night. So what's there to talk about today? What's the news, folks? What's the scuttlebutt? Kyle Tucker, apparently. Could somebody please have their Twitter feed open or whatever and keep an eye on breaking news about Kyle Tucker, because that looks like it's happening very soon. If not tonight, then by tomorrow, from all reports. All we want to hear is that he goes somewhere not in the American League East, right? Like, to stay out of our division unless we sign you, which I don't think. I mean, I know we've made splash signings without much rumor about it, Pete Alonso being a prime example. But, and, you know, what if we don't spend, the Orioles have said we've got money to spend on another like big piece. They said that after they signed Alonso. You don't make that statement and let your fans think that unless you mean it, because they could have just not said that. We were already super excited about getting Alonso, weren't we? So, but they did. Elias or Rubenstein, whatever, they said, we're not stopping with Alonso here. We got cash to bring in another major acquisition. Of course, we all naturally think starting pitcher, right? But what if that starting pitcher were acquired by, we trade for, we sign. I'm just saying this hypothetically. I don't think we're going to get Kyle Tucker. But again, I will point out, nobody had us linked to Alonso either. And I will point out, the Orioles said they got money to spend. And I will point out that Framber Valdez is really the only other pitcher that is like big-time contract, right? So if it ain't him, then who? Maybe it is a bat. That's all I'm saying. And also remember, Kyle Tucker goes back to the days of Houston, so there's that. So whatever. But long story short, I don't know. Did I have a point? How are you guys doing? I'm just finishing up my lucky here. Play around a home run derby and get back into this Orioles season. How do we do? I think we split the 2 games last night. Well, I rage quit the first game, and then second game, we beat the Twins, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Trevor Rogers, complete game shutout. How can I forget? Hey, speaking of forgetting, somebody was here in the chat last night that is a Magic member. They've got like binoculars that indicate they've been around for a while. I'm trying to pull the name. Is it Carl? I think Carl was here last night, and I failed to say hello, to Carl, like, directly, I think. I responded to some of his comments, but I try to say hello to everybody. And obviously with this little video game series, it's a small crowd. I ought to be able to, give the common courtesy of a hello to everybody that comes in here. If I fail to do it, please don't feel like I've ignored you on purpose or something. It happens. Might I also point out that my vision is just getting shittier by the day. I can't figure out if it's easier to read the chat with my glasses on or with them off. They seem to be equally blurry. But, yeah, so shout out. I think it was Carl. I mean, George, you were here. Mr. Hyde, how you doing? Sean, let's say hello, right? What do we got? We got Shante. We have, I can't read. I recognize people by their color now and like the length of their name. If anybody's kind of new, like Ram Jam 08 saying hi BW and everybody. How you doing, Ram Jam? Nice to have you. George is here. Daniel Barry stopping in. Mr. Hyde. John Melander. Did I say that right? Again, I apologize if I didn't. Says hello. How you doing, John? Or by trade, you can get a top-end pitcher. Yeah, I think that's where, thank you. That's where my brain cloud, like, set in. Like, what if the idea is we spend the money to get, an outfielder. Look, right now we got Colton Cowser as our everyday center fielder. That's what it is. I mean, Leody Taveras is an option, but you feel like you bring him in as a guy that is like your fourth outfielder, like a guy that can give you speed off the bench, contact hitter. You don't look at him as like an everyday player type of guy, although he could be. I mean, if he's playing really good defense in center field, he bats ninth in the order. He hits like, 250, give or take 10 points, with a pretty low slug because, he's a He's not a power hitter by any means, but you don't have to have 9 power hitters in your lineup. As much as we have been trying to basically build a lineup 1 through 9 with nothing but guys that can, hit it out of the yard. It's okay to have a guy like a Leody Taveras if he's excelling at all areas of the game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going off on 5,000 tangents. The main point is, I think we would all agree that right now center field is the most, questionable area of the field. You could say right field because neither Dylan Beavers nor Tyler O'Neill should be looked at as like, oh, yeah, these guys set it and forget it. But, in the case of O'Neill, it's a contract that you can't get rid of, and you're not going to just, cut him. And in the case of Beavers, it's a guy that's, trying to, make his mark in the league and become an everyday player. He's not, he needs to mature into that. It might happen soon. It might happen right out of the gate for a guy like Beavers. You never know. But the point is, center field is a place where, you can't just stick anybody, right? Like, you got to have solid defense in center field. Catcher, shortstop, center field. I think catcher and center field are actually more important than shortstop. I'm sure many would disagree, but if you can't catch, folks, did you see Gary Sanchez last year when he was behind the plate? It was a mess. And how we were just coughing up runs. The guy couldn't just receive the ball. And Basayo worries me, when he's out there. He's still trying to, get better at being a catcher. But center field, folks, I know there's there's a full spectrum of opinions about Cedric Mullins and his career as an Oriole. I think the defense he provided the team, and I loved Ced. He made some amazing plays. He was a guy, you want a guy that when the ball's hit out to, left center, right center, or anywhere in between, that it's hit that way and you're like, all right, whoever, Adam Jones, he's going to get that. Ced, he's going to get that. You know what I mean? You can't have a guy where it's like, okay, what's going to happen here? And I think Cowser can hold his own defensively in center field. I think he can handle it. But the problem is he can't provide the offense he did last year. He has to do better than. He was just whiffing at everything. It was hard to watch. I'm trying to think of some Orioles from the past that struggled that bad that we were trying to make like an everyday player, and you're sitting there watching them flail like that for so long. I really hope Cowser has a strong spring. But anyway, long story short, what if we pivot by going after a guy like a Tucker or a Bellinger, then we trade a guy like a Cowser or a Beavers, and then in that trade we're getting back the starting pitcher that we're looking for. You feel me? Like, I know that's a lot of dominoes that have to fall right or whatever. But it's possible. I wouldn't say Cowser was hurt most of the year. How you doing, Bam? Katron is here as well. Edward saying hello. Mr. Hyde, if I didn't say hello already, how are you doing? Cowser was hurt for, about a month and a half? I think. A shoulder? No, it was a play at first base. Didn't he do a head first slide at first and jam a shoulder or something? I think that's what it was. I got terrible memory. But anyway, Cowser had, I don't know, 2/3 of a season, we'll say. And it was bad. It was very, very bad. And it got worse. It really did. It was a case of okay, he's in a slump, but, eventually. And honestly, into September, it was like he was getting, when you struggle and you try to overcompensate to fix something and you're just digging yourself a deeper hole. That's what it felt like with him. I think it's more mental than anything else. It could be something that could be fixed lickety-split. Just a clean slate new season might do the trick. I don't know. He's better than that, I have to think. But he has to do better than that, obviously. But the Orioles might be worried about center field. They might be. And the thing is, if you get Tucker, well, you're still needing somebody in center field. So that's why I don't think we would get Tucker. But Bellinger, I don't think we're getting either. I've talked for 10 straight minutes about something that ain't happening. If we do add an outfielder, I think Harrison Bader might be the choice. Anyway, let's play some home run derby and get started here, because you know how much I waste time. It's good to see Katron here, my buddy. Yeah, Bradfield, we're hoping, is going to be, that center fielder, defensive, gold glove caliber, platinum glove caliber center fielder that any good team needs, right? It is. I struggle to think of a good team that goes all the way that had a defensively subpar center fielder. Home run derby. Well, speaking of center field, let's play with my good old pal, Ced Mullins. And again, let's go up against a legend. We got a center field legend that can hit for power. Not really a power position. I think Robin Yount would be a decent shout. He started there. Or did Yount start at short and move to center, or vice versa? I can't even remember at this point. Robin Yount. Hold on. I don't want to. Ced Mullins versus Roberto Clemente. Yeah, let's go. Clemente played right, but you know damn well he could play center if need be. All right, so if we're using Clemente, let's did I pick a ballpark yet? Yeah. Oh. Go somewhere old school here. Wait. Isn't Forbes Field? Wait, where was where did the Pirates play before Three Rivers? Was it Forbes or was it another? Oh, we'll just go with Forbes. We'll just go with Forbes. All right. God, I just take forever. Looking up Jay Gibbons had an issue with strikeouts. So did Larry Bigby. Oh, yeah, Jay Gibbons. Man, the era and Bigby, I think they kind of played around the same time. I think Gibbons hung around a little bit longer. That's like 03, 04, 05-ish, right? Larry Bigby. Yeah. Larry Sheets. I mean, yeah, like Sam Horn. He was a strikeout machine. We had Ron Kittle, I remember, for like a season or half a season. Kittle was a guy that was, home run or strikeout guy, and all he did for us was he either struck out or hit the ball straight up in the air and like a pop out to the catcher. Like you could almost set your watch to it. I remember seeing a couple of games at Memorial Stadium as like a 12-year-old kid, and like Ron Kittle would come up, and I'm like, oh, here comes another pop up to the catcher, and it would happen, and like everybody in my section was like, and I'm not embellishing, like literally everyone in the section, because I was a talkative kid at these games back in the day. Not much has changed. Yeah, Kittle. Yeah, I mean Kittle was a thing. He was a thing, but he was about 7 years. I think. What year was that? It had to have been like 1990. I'm going to say we had Ron Kittle because we were still at Memorial Stadium. he was basically just trying to latch on to a team, to anybody that would give him a shot. But yeah, he struck out a lot. Anyway, I should have started. God, it takes me forever. Okay, you know what? I'll hit this speed up button between every swing here. Do everything I can to get this out of the way. Hurry up, Roberto. I just want to get my swings in. That's crushed. Mickey Mantle. You could always try and put O'Neill in a trade package and eat a lot of his salary. I'm telling you, even if you take on the salary, if I'm a team looking for a guy, I don't find anything attractive about Tyler O'Neill. I got to be honest. Like, I mean, if you're talking about basically he comes to play for free, eat the whole contract, and yeah, I guess there's something to kick the tires on, but I would just expect more of the same, which is not saying much about. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's his injury record and the fact that, you know, you're going to time is passing, you're getting older. If you're this injury prone in this part of your career, it doesn't bode well for each passing year. You know what I'm saying? I got to admit, the day we signed Tyler O'Neill, I did not have the appropriate reaction. I was just happy that we were out there signing a free agent, and I'm just sitting there looking at his stats going, okay, this guy, and this is true, in the previous season with the Red Sox, he had the second highest slugging percentage against left-handed pitching in all of baseball. Like, only Aaron Judge was better. Please reconnect controller 2. What are you talking about? Controller 2? What do you mean controller? What? Did I accidentally set this? Oops. Whoops. All right. Well, one swing for free. All right. I better hurry up and figure out how to hit a home run again. Now I'm too early. Whoa, look out up there. There it is. All right, let me just get my swing back. Yeah, that's too early. Come on. Better. It's a deep ballpark, though. Man, you gotta. Yeah, center field. Forget it. Said don't got that kind of pop. Come on, Said. You got to go down the line. Oh no! What do I need? 8 home runs? All right, I gotta get going here. This is bad. I think that's got it. Woo! 423, and it barely got out. All right. I'm swinging early because I'm trying to hit it down the line. Like, it's freaking a long way. I'm stuck swinging early. I might have to play another round. This is not helping me. Jeez Louise. This is nuts. Yeah, if I can't do this, all right, I might be able to get. I think Sed's saying that's out. There you go, Sed. I can't get into a rhythm, though. Good grief. No bonus. That's it. I gotta play another round. I mean, my timing is off. He's got power BW, and if he stays healthy, yeah, I know what he can be. I just have no faith that that's ever gonna. I mean, if it does happen, he might have one season out of like a 4-season chance to stay healthy for 120 games, let's say. That's all we're asking. 125 maybe. I think what's best for him is what we basically have lined up, or what it's looking like, which is a platoon with Beavers, and you see less lefty starters than you do righties. I think it's like a 60-40% split on average, right? So Beavers is going to get more at bats theoretically, and I think that's proper because that's the future. Neil is sort of this bloated contract guy. But if he can just, I think he's got a better chance to stay healthy if he's only playing, 3 games a week. And if you're exclusively using him against lefties, then you're going to, if he's healthy and hitting, then you're going to get whatever best you are going to get out of him. But as an everyday player option for O'Neill, I don't see it anymore for him, for anybody. I think a platoon might work, though. The building beyond left field looks like St. Mary's Industrial School for Boys, where Babe Ruth played. Later, Cardinal. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I got to play another round. Sorry. Something's wrong with my timing. I promise you, folks, I'm not on any edibles or any other special treats. I just kind of feel that way for some reason this morning. Just kind of feeling kind of chill. It's kind of chilling. So I'm a little bit... my brain's a little foggy, I guess. But I'm happy it is. Because I think too much. At least I'm told that constantly by people. You know how much it sucks to be told, basically since middle school, that you quote-unquote think too much? As if that's some sort of, negative characteristic. I'd be happy to think less. I really would. Ignorance is bliss, I find. But, sorry. Sorry about the thinking more than, I guess, a normal person thinks. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? But, God, how many times have I heard it? I live in Thailand, okay? Thai people, that speak English that I meet and befriend. I can name several Thai people that have told me within knowing me after a month or so, they'll just say, you think too much. Like I'll say something about something, and that'll be what they say. You think I've heard it from people all over the world. It's just amazing. I think too much. What do you want me to do? Give me a lobotomy? I'm fine. Again, I'll volunteer. Please take away the synapses that are firing. Because I'd like to, just take a break. Take her easy, Okay, good first swing. Right down the line. Just like I was trying to hit it, and that's a good sign. Okay. Well, now I'm early again. I even had a teacher tell me it once. And I'm like, but you're a teacher. What? Why are you telling... What? I'm like, isn't that against like your oath or something? Like, that's like the last thing you should say to me. That is 472. Damn. Mullins has got the swing now. Okay, I'm ready to play ball. I'm ready to play ball. Oh, I'm ready. Hold the line. Bow, now, now, now. Love isn't always on time. No, no, no. You can't pitch me. I can't. You have to get it up and into me, man. Or at least in. I can't go the other way. And this ballpark is gigantic, bro. Give me a pitch I can pull, man. That's another one on outer half. Come on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. More of those. And it still didn't get out. Uh-oh. See, that should be a home run just about anywhere, but not here. Damn. What are you doing, Sed? You're going the wrong way. Like that scene out of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh, that's crushed. That's crushed. Hurry up. Give me 2 more swings. Give me 2 more chances. Oh, that's gone. Okay, we got a tie. We got a tie. Come on. That is deep into Sherwood Forest. Did I get one more? Oh, you're not going to... Oh. Whatevs, man. He was in his backswing. And he cut me off that pitch. Come on. Like, imagine if that happened in the real home run derby. Like, that last pitch, if they still use the clock or whatever. Do they use a clock? I don't even know. Whatever. But, like, the guy delivering the pitch is, like, halfway through his delivery, and like some ump just pops out and goes, "Time!" No, you let him give me that last pitch. You give me that last pitch. Hey, Chow is here. How you doing, Chow? What is that? I cannot read it. I've got to get new glasses. I'm working on the list of things I'm going to break down and buy in time for the season to start, because I got to make sure that I'm comfortable. I'm going to get it. I'm thinking, I don't know. This chair is comfortable enough when I'm streaming playing video games, obviously. I can't sit in like a, like a hard, like 90-degree chair. This is like a lounge chair, right? Play video games in a chair like this. I mean, could I use this chair to call games in? I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't really. Oh, is this okay? My turn now. How many did he hit? I'm not even watching. Okay, I need 3 to win. All right. Oh! Where's that going? Where is that going? Oh, damn it. Yeah. Come on, hold the line. Hold the line. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Yeah, buddy. That might do it, too. Yeah, that's got it. That's got it. Get on out there. And one more. Oh, and that'll do it. All right, I got my timing. No? Oh. All right, that one's out. Get out of here. That's 460. Come on. There you go. Ced's dead, baby. Ced's dead.
I want a big plate of blueberry pancakes.
Where'd you put my watch?
The watch. I'm sure the watch is in the.
Suitcase? I don't see my watch. I told you to bring the watch. You brought the watch, right? Where's the watch?
I want the big plate of blueberry pancakes.
All right, look. Fuck the pancakes, all right? Where's the watch? Shit. All right. Where are we at here? Load file. BW. My alter ego. My online persona. Okay, we're 2.5 up on the division. It is Ranger Suarez. Oh, I have to use the guy that I thought we were going to get, and he is now a Red Sox. I don't want to use it. Can I trade him right now for somebody else? Would anybody be opposed if I went out right now and just made a trade? I want somebody else. I don't want to use you anymore. You're playing for Boston now. Oh, that's right. First year free agent can't be traded until June 15th. Can't be traded before June 15th. And what is it? It's June 6th. I'm stuck with him for 10 days, whether I like it or not. All right, buddy. Well, give me a good start and build up your trade value, I guess, you bastard. You stupid Red Sox. Oh, Twins using their City Connects? Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to pick home. Why was that the first option? I'm away. There we go. Ranger danger. Everybody's ready to play. Kowser's been struggling, but I got nobody else to play center field that I'm happy with, so maybe we'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. Yeah, I'm okay. Am I okay? I'll do that. Okay, now I'm okay. Meanwhile, the Twins playing 500, they were game over before I beat them in that first game. So we're talking about a team with a winning record coming into this series, and I don't know how, because they do have a good pitching staff. They have Glasnow, they got Joe Ryan, they got Pablo Lopez for game 3, so that's 3 good guys right there. But look at this lineup. They brought in Andy Pages from the Dodgers. Vlade's like out of Athletics. But these are your guys. Did you trade Buxton for Pages? I don't know about that. I don't think the Twins are trading now. I think they're going to try to win the Central. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about being in the Central. Like, you don't have to do a lot to compete until one of the teams there becomes like a super team, which the markets they play in, you would think the only one that could potentially ever become a super team would be the White Sox of all the teams, you know, being a Chicago team. Minneapolis, Kansas City, Detroit, these are not thriving markets. Cleveland, right? These are like blue collar. I mean, these are cities I respect. These are blue collar, hard working ass people type cities, you know. But you know, they can't go out there and spend like most teams, and they wind up having teams that, you know, like the Tigers have Skubal right now, but we all know Skubal's gonna be a free agent and not play for Detroit. And he's not going to stay in that division. I don't know where Skubal's going to wind up, but I can guarantee you it's not going to be in the AL Central, because when the best guys get to that part of their career, they're not going there to play, you know. That's why Kansas City was smart to lock up a guy like Bobby Witt like they did. But yeah, Central. No team should really punt any season. I think they should just try to see if they can win that division. Where's that going? Oh, wow. Taylor Ward going oppo. Hold on, I need to turn up my own game volume here. I didn't even hear. How's the volume levels for you guys? Everything sounding okay? I'm always asking. All right, splitter, slurve, slider, sinker, all the S pitches. Oh! Gunner! Top shelf! Oh, that might be my finest home run swing of the season, folks. 450. And I mean, you want to talk about ambush. You want to talk about sitting on something. Holy shit. Oh! Yeah, don't just look at it, bro. Just look at it. Folks. How far did it fly? I mean, it's near the dams. It's in the back row. This thing damn near hit the scoreboard. Holy shit. Unbelievable shot. Look at that. Look at how far that is. I mean, 450 is 450. We all know how far 450 feet is, but for some reason, that seems like a more impressive than average 450. Wow, what a shot. All right, 2-0. Let's go. All right, well, I don't want to trade for Joe Ryan if he can give up a bomb like that. So I don't care. I'm happy Minnesota's not trading. I don't want Joe Ryan. Look at this. Awful. You're sounding good, and we can hear the game sounds with the commentary. All good. Good. Whoops, that's very high. I think Ryan has 2 or 3 years of control, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I can dream of him being an Oriole.
To make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
I think something we all have to. By the way, I can't see the ball at all. It is so bright. The batter's eye. Look where this ball's coming out of his hand. I don't know how I picked it up to get not only 2 people on base, but get a hit and a home run. That might be all I get. I cannot see the ball.
2 down, nobody on.
I can't pick it up.
Strike 2.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
I cannot see the ball.
Velocity.
That's crazy. Thank God I put up 2 runs in quick fashion like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much more in this game. Please don't let another game in this series have the same start time or whatever, because this is... I can't see the ball, man.
He's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Trying to bunt on me? Austin Martin.
The pitch.
Hey, by the way, I was looking at the World Baseball Classic a little more, like what the pools are for the different,
And there's 1 down.
the groups, group stage. We've got Great Britain. We got Great Britain in our pool. I can't wait to call a USA versus England or Great Britain. Like, who you guys got? Come on. You want to play a little American baseball, England, huh? Come on. Who you got? Who's playing third base? Harry Potter? Who do you got, man? I want to see who England has.
The line of the pitch. That one misses. And 1-1.
Anybody in chat not seeing my community post put up a few hours ago regarding the spring training schedule, broadcast schedule, and all that? It's good news if you didn't hear. Masson is going to be broadcasting 20 spring training games. 20 Orioles spring training games. They had only broadcast 15 games the previous 2 seasons combined. 8 last year, 7 the year before that. So that's awesome. And that means more games that I can cover in spring. There's a schedule up on the community post if you want to look at it for the spring broadcast schedule. But most of the games are going to be televised.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing.
Come on, man. That
Maybe a pitch that he turns on.
I hate giving up walks.
No strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
2 outs.
Come on, Blue. How is that not a strike? It's a curveball. Like, do you want me to hang it? That's where it's supposed to be. That's where you... Suddenly I can't throw strikes. Come on, man. You're gaslighting me right now.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Trying to tell me I can't pitch? I'll throw a 3-1 changeup on you. I don't care. I'm crazy.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
How about a cutter up in your face? Perfect. Jammed him. Hey, it's a Ron Kittle pop-up. That is what Ron Kittle would always do. That right there. All right. Schoolboy wanted $32 million. Detroit wanted $19. Yeah, talking about the arbitration case. The Twins aren't going to trade anyone because of their new minority owners. They paid down a lot of their debt. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff. I'm not. Oh, come on. I hate when a ball doesn't just get out of play. It was. How was that? Come on. What a. Poor Westberg. Yeah, I don't even want to try and follow like every team and what the inner workings are, but if I'll take your word on that. If that's the reason why they're not looking to trade. I really don't want Romber. He's not a good clubhouse guy, from what I hear. Yeah, that's what I hear too. The thing is, if there is one spot in the team that I feel like you can get away with a guy sort of not being a quote unquote clubhouse guy, it's an ace starting pitcher. You know, like Bob Gibson wasn't a clubhouse guy either. There's a lot of bulldog pitchers out there that were, your Carlos, maybe not the best example, but like a Carlos Zambrano. I mean, he was just absolutely batshit crazy, right? But when he was good, you couldn't sit there and judge him for being anything other than a really good pitcher. Who knows how much of that mentality helped his competitiveness and effectiveness as a pitcher or hampered it? Who's to judge? You know, maybe Fromber is a dick, but maybe that's kind of what makes him a good pitcher. You know, the mentality of a pitcher, a major league starting pitcher. There's an ego thing that's with all of them, but it's a matter of, you know, kind of how they control it or how they project it, you know, to the public or whatever. But I think they all kind of have to have it. You certainly have to have like self-confidence, right? Like there's no doubt about it. You can't pitch in the show without it, right? So yeah. You know what I'm saying though? Wouldn't you guys agree? Like if there is one, you know, kind of player that you can tolerate that with, I think it's a starting pitcher. Like just he wants to pitch every fifth day. If he wants to just sit there on the end of the bench with his warm-up jacket on, not talking much to anybody, just worrying about, you know, his next start, and he's got a routine and all that stuff. You know, there's been cases where it hasn't hampered a team success, right? Like there's been pitchers with attitudes like that have been on winning teams. It can work. It can work out. You'd prefer him to be a great, jolly clubhouse guy, obviously, right? But anyway, nobody seems to be responding much to this diatribe I'm on, so I'll move on. The sun on that batter's eye is really tough. Yeah, I can't see the ball, and I'm about to try to start hitting again. I really need to get down to Sarasota to watch him. My parents live 15 minutes from their facility, and my grandparents used to live not far, but that was back before they played there. But they lived in Bradenton, which I believe is like, isn't Bradenton and Sarasota like basically right next to each other? Is our minor league ballpark in Sarasota or Bradenton? Or is it like, either way, I remember looking at a map or something and going, oh yeah, my grandparents used to live like right over there. It was close. But we were playing, Fort Myers, I think, at that time. It was like 30 years ago. You know who was a great clubhouse guy? Dean Kramer. You know who I don't want as our number one? Dean Kramer. Yeah, nobody's asking him to be the number one. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's just like one guy like that on your team, and as long as he's not as batshit crazy as like Zambrano, or like, you know, he's getting, you know, ejected in the game in the third inning for arguing with the ump, and now you've screwed your bullpen or whatever, or like not thinking about the cause and effect of his uncontrollable emotions and rage and ire and all that. Like, you would think Fromber isn't at a level like that. You would think it's just more like he's kind of a cocky guy. You know, he's kind of like a, you know, you do it my way. You know, like, you know, there. When I'm pitching, you know, I'm the guy. Like, fine, that's fine. I can deal with it. It's worked out for some pitchers, right? Like, would you say Mike Mussina? I mean, obviously Mike Mussina was always like stoic. He just sat there stone-faced his entire career. But Mussina never really struck me as like a clubhouse guy, right? He was kind of that quiet, leave me alone, let me do my thing, and, you know, that's, you know, I'm not here to pal around with everybody, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but Fromber has great numbers. Sometimes you take a chance on guys who are a-holes, if they can be that good. Yeah, and again, regardless of his personality, the bottom line for me is just committing more years than I think is, sensible to a pitcher. That's all it comes down to for me. Otherwise, I'm ready to sign this dude.
Adley Rutschman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Or I'm ready to make a trade. I'm just ready. I'm ready to get one more pitcher. Come on. Okay, so all that talking, did you see what happened? I figured this does happen. Like the time of the game, like if you pause it, it continues to go on. So look at the shadows now. There's shadows covering the eye. And now I can see the ball, but who knows for how long, because it looks like there's more light coming soon. But now I can see the ball. So I guess next time I come up to hit in a game where there's a situation where the brightness is that ridiculous, I'm just going to pause, smoke a cigarette, and I hope when I go back to play, it looks like this.
And that one is lifted in the air. Martin has it sized up, hauls it in to end the inning.
I'm making quick outs now. All right, come on.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Mike Elias.
I do apologize if it's annoying for those that are here because they enjoy the video gaming watching experience, and I pause a lot, and like I should probably be in the 6th or 7th inning by now. I apologize. I'm not a real gamer, man. Shit. I've gamed on every single home console since the Atari 2600. I've been around. At this point, it's a matter of I wonder which version of Grand Theft Auto will be the last one while I'm alive. Is it the one that's still yet to be released? Or will I still be around for one or two more? I don't know. I'm a morbid guy. Sometimes I'll just sit back and say to myself, wow, you're only going to be alive for maybe 4 or 5 more Olympics. You might see 4 or 5 more Olympics. That's it. So when they come around, it's like when you're running out of cigarettes. You look in the pack, there's only 4 or 5 left. You go to take one, and you're like, shit, I'm about to run out. Can we just stop the whole, like, putting all of our efforts into developing AI and maybe figure out how to, like, keep our cells from decaying and keep us from dying? Come on, man. I'm just getting started here. I'm just getting started. I had the 80s to grow up, the 90s to party. And, the last 25 years, I don't know, they were a blur. But now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. My God. What I got to do to put this guy away?
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Damn. Come on, man. You know when the computer does this, they eventually just get a hit off you or a walk. Oh! See, that was reverse psychology. I wanted to be proven wrong in order to get the result that I was looking for. Ah, you see what I did there? Computer's like, oh, I never strike out in this situation? I'll show you. Ah, no. I showed you. Ah, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha. See, now I can't see the ball again. It's coming right out of that shadow. All right, it's time for a lucky. You see this? I'll look for one more pitch. It's coming right out of that beam of light.
Right-hander kick steals.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a matter of like a tenth of a second, but that's all it takes to not be able to hit in this game. You have to be able to see the ball right out of the hand, or you're just swinging blind, right? Let's take a little break. Again, I know I take too many breaks, whatever. You guys tolerate me, right? Cat's talking about. Now's the time, by the way. If you got some questions you want to fire at me, if you've been saying something and you think I've been ignoring it, now's the time to bring it up, because I'm having a lucky. I'm right here staring at the chat. Fire away if there's anything. GTA 6 will be out for 10 years before GTA 7 is delayed for the first time. Yeah. Like, I mean, well, come on. It's like James Cameron with these Avatar. When James Cameron was like, yeah, I'm going to make like, what did he say? Like he's going to make like a half a dozen of these Avatar movies or more than that, I want to say. I'm like, buddy, if it took you this long to get the second one out, I'm looking at your IMDb page right now, but I don't know how you think time works, but you're not exactly on pace to meet your goal in time, buddy. Man, I miss like really good James Cameron movies. Anything basically before Titanic. Titanic's fine, you know. But man, Terminator 2, Aliens, Terminator, The Abyss. Yeah, you want to talk about pricks. James Cameron fits that profile, but you want him on your team if you're making a movie in the 80s or early 90s, don't you? I wish he would just go back to that guy. He just got so in love with CGI. If you remember, The Abyss was like the first movie that used kind of like CGI as we know it today, you know? Like there was computer stuff before that, like Tron and what have you. But that was the first like articulated, like sort of like that little water thing. When it made that little CGI face where it smiled back at Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, the actress in the I don't remember the character's name, but anyway, that was you know, for the industry a very big moment, and I think for the wrong reasons. I think you can accomplish so much in camera to dazzle a viewer, you know, with the. I mean, I go back to so many movies before the age of computer generated images and effects. They still look really, really good. Anyway, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting to be able to see the ball again. Nobody else is talking about James Cameron. I'm just sitting here having a conversation with myself. BW. By the way, Shante, if you mention, you have to put in like my actual handle. Otherwise, it doesn't pop. It has no. You can either just ditch the mention symbol or do the actual thing for it to light up. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, you're asking, do you think now we could be looking at I'd like to think we were looking at Freddie Peralta before now. You know, I'd like to think that was one of the options from the jump that the Orioles are considering. But you know, they play their cards close to the chest, so it's hard to say It's hard to say. The one thing I will say is we pulled off what would be a similar trade with the same team just 2 years ago. I feel like that, and I feel like both teams got kind of what they were looking for in the trade. Like it was an equally like beneficial, or like nobody felt like they walked away getting screwed in that trade. So I feel like that sets us up to maybe negotiate better than another club might to get Peralta. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Maybe it has no impact. I don't know, but I feel like it does. I wonder what my Jays will do now, as Tucker was all I ever heard about for a month. Did Tucker get signed? Oh my God, Dodgers just oh my God. The Dodgers got Tucker? Is that real? Thank God. Is that true? Tucker's Yes. 240? 240? 60 million a year? 60 million a year? We need a salary cap. Come on. We need a salary cap. This is ridiculous. Come on. We need a salary cap. That is my only reaction. Like, I'm happy. I mean, initial reaction, I'm so happy he's not playing for a division rival. I'm so happy. I'm so happy he didn't sign for Toronto. No offense, Bam, or the Yankees, or, I don't think Boston was ever going to get him, but that's my number one concern, and I can now breathe a sigh of relief. But looking at this fucking deal, $60 million a year. Am I missing something? Wow. And yeah, deferment's out the ass, I'm sure. I haven't looked into that, but you can bet your ass. Yeah. And that's why we got to regulate this shit. I'm sorry. I know people can make the argument, the Dodgers are doing it. That means every other team has the capability of doing it. I just I don't know, man. I tell you what. Well, now I know why that offer from the Mets was silly. $50 million a year was peanuts, apparently. He must have laughed his ass off at $50 million for 2 or 3 years. $60 million a year, and he's playing for the Dodgers. Like, you're getting that kind of money and like a 75% chance of getting a ring to wear around for the rest of your life. And you don't even have to be like the 4th best player on the team. And you're making $60 million a year. And you're not even the 4th best player on the team. That's insane, man. God, what is that going to do to the market now? What is that going to do to the market now? And what is Bellinger going to get? Holy shit. Like, I'll tell you this. Alonso, 5 years for $150? Feels like we just fleeced, like we just robbed somebody. He's getting paid half the money. You're telling me Tucker's worth twice the money Alonso is for a salary? He's twice the player Alonso is? I'm not saying he's not better, but twice? There's no way. There's just no way. I mean, what would you rather do? Would you rather have 2 Pete Alonsos in your lineup or 1 Kyle Tucker? That is nuts. I'm so happy he's not in the AL East, but that kind of money is ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. Mets have a terrible lineup outside of Lindor and Soto. Yeah, and they're just a mess. They're an overall mess. They're the New York mess. Like there's just something like institutionally wrong with that franchise right now, and they've got, like a generational talent. As much as I hate to call him that, but Juan Soto with the bat is that. I think, you've heard my opinion about his defense. Can't find out if there's any deferred. You don't have to find out. I will cut something off of my body. It might wind up being hair. I don't know. Something that will be. I will do something drastic if there's no deferred money. There is. You just know there is. You just know there is because that's crazy money. And the deferral deal with Ohtani and everything. I mean, they've already set a precedent with this. Like, there's no way it's not that way. Yeah, you could have Alonso and Valdez. Or excuse me, Alonso and Valdez instead of just Tucker. Same price, right? Because, $30 million for Fromber a year, right? Yeah, that's crazy. $60 million. $60 million? Man, who did you sign? Chelsea Clinton? Wait, what's this 3-way trade? Hold on, passing. This is 13 minutes ago. I missed this too. 3-way trade news. Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, and the Angels are in agreement on a deal that will send outfielder Josh Lowe to the Angels, infielder Gavin Lux, and a right-hander Chris Clark to the Rays, and left-hander reliever Brock Burke to the Reds. Okay. It's, I know all these players, they can all be helpful to their new teams, but certainly nothing near as mind-blowing of baseball news as this Tucker deal. Holy shit. I can't. I'm honestly shocked. Even though there's no reason to be, I'm still shocked. Ryan Ripken tweeted out 17 minutes ago, congratulations to the Mets on getting Fromber Valdez now. So I guess he's just assuming whatever money that they were willing to splash on Tucker will just go to Valdez. They'll pivot kind of the way the Red Sox pivoted away from Bregman and signed Ranger Suarez. I mean, I don't think it's a bad theory. I don't think it's a crazy theory. But I think it's a little weird. It's not Ryan Ripken's typical. I feel like Ryan's kind of tweeting like some bitterness here. You know what I mean? Like that's not typical of Ryan. He's usually pretty like diplomatic about stuff, for reasons I think we can all understand. But this congratulations to the Mets on getting Fromber Valdez now tweet. That feels like Ryan is feeling kind of bitter. And, yeah. Huh. Angels got Josh Lowe in that trade deal. Did I not read it right? Where is it? I think so. Because Cincinnati got... Tampa got Lux. Cincinnati got the pitcher, Brock Burke, yeah. Lowe is on the Angels now. Now I don't have to worry when we play the Rays about screwing up Brandon Lau's name with Josh Lowe's name, spelled the same, pronounced different. That'll make life slightly easier for me. Oh, Passan just tweeted out another Tucker tweet. Kyle Tucker's 4-year, $240 million contract with the Dodgers includes opt-outs after the second. Why would you want to opt out? You mean an opt-out for Tucker? Why would you opt out? I want to test the market to see if I can get more than $60 million a year. And I want to play for a team that has a better chance of winning a series than the Dodgers. Dude, are you serious? You hit the jackpot, dude. And what are you worried about? Wow. Opt-outs after the second and third seasons. Well, opt-out. I mean, is that player option or is that club option? Is it automatically? Someone's going to have to confirm that because I'm not 100%. I can't believe that they would bother to give a player option to opt out of a contract like this. Like, why? Why? Why would you? You can't possibly think you're going to get a better deal than this. I don't care what comes out of like the collective, whatever the collective bargaining agreement, whatever happens there. I still don't see how you would ever. Yeah, I see opt out after 27, 28, but my question is it a player option? Is it a club option? Is it both? If it's just a player option, again, I'm sitting here going, that's weird. Like how could you possibly expect to? I don't care what kind of season you have. I don't know how much more money you expect to make. Geez, I don't know. Ow. Wow, Tucker's a Dodger. Hold on a sec. Wowie zowie, man. That is bananas. That is bananas. It only makes sense to be a player option. I can't see him agreeing to having a team option. Yeah, but to me, it makes no sense for either. That's my thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, wow. Again, I just would say, like, if you're Kyle Tucker, how are you possibly considering opting out for any reason? To what? Make an additional maybe extra $10 million a year or something? I mean, obviously you would get a deal to add additional years onto the 4. Or it's not like he's got 4 years left to play in the bigs or whatever. Like, there's going to be another contract down the road, but well, apparently pausing the game did not let time pass because I'm still stuck with batter's eye that makes it impossible to hit right now. Maybe next inning will be better. I can't see the ball, man. Ah, Christ. What the Christ? Yeah, he's racking up the Ks. He sure is.
Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Ward stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Get a tarp to block the, something.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late.
I mean, I'm late on the splitter. The whole point of that was to make me think it's a fastball and swing late, and I'm still swinging late because I can't see. All right, whatever. I think the next inning, it's going to be back to like some shadow there. I would hope.
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. First offering, and it just misses.
God damn, that Tucker deal, man. $60 million a year. I mean, think about the guys that are making 40. He's making 50% more than basically the top. This is crazy. It's $60 million.
Out to center. Cowser on his way over.
Whoa, Cowser, good grief. Look out back there.
Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
I mean, Ohtani, Freeman, Betts, Tucker.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that
Hey,
swing.
Oscar.
One pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Will Smith.
Always feel good.
Mark, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Glasnow, Blake Snell, Yamamoto. It's just crazy.
Here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
I tell you what.
And that's ball four.
If we somehow got to the series, had to go up against these Dodgers, I hope we pull off the kind of win that we did on the 30-year anniversary of Ripken breaking the streak. That ninth inning Yamamoto no-hitter comeback, unbelievable. And by the way, game one of that series, Basayo walked off with a home run. And that was a depleted Orioles team, post-trade deadline, mess of a team. Yes, this is game one because I've been procrastinating and delaying and pausing and talking a lot.
Good late sink on that fastball.
Big pitch here.
So good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ranger, come on, buddy.
Leading by 2 here in the second game of the series.
Nice.
It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate.
We had to discuss. It's coffee talk. Here's a topic. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss.
We're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Pass in the box now. Take strike one.
Get in there, Teo. Get in there.
No trouble here.
All right.
Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins.
Would that be
nothing.
what? God, my glasses. They're not dirty. It's just scratches. Just a series of scratches.
Start of the fourth, and
All right, Gunner with that 2-run bomb first time. Okay, I can see again. Let's see if I can hit now. See, I knew how to lay off. Oh, I did not go. I did not go.
That's a swing.
I did not go. I would tell you if I did.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Come on, Ryan. What do you got? Ouch. He's got a slider making me look bad.
Absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one.
Well, then don't laugh.
Perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has.
I don't mean to laugh.
Just bunches you up to where
Imagine paying for a video game and a commentator's talking about, I don't mean to laugh, but man, you suck. Really? I'm paying EA Sports $75 to laugh at me when I strike out. I don't mean to laugh, but are you laughing at my double right there?
So man aboard, and next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball out towards left field.
That can't carry. That can't possibly carry. That carried! Bye! Bye, Birdie!
It's his 8th home run of the year.
I can see clearly now the sun is gone.
sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of
I
guys
can hit all fastballs coming my way.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it.
The milkman delivers. Only 90 miles an hour, 356, opposite field. I will take it. Whoa. Now, they told me I didn't swing there. I swear, I swung more there than the gunner swing. I was expecting an 0-1 count. So forget calling balls and strikes on the edges. Like, the computer even, like, just sort of arbitrarily decides on those check swings when they could just, call it right. I guess they're just making it as realistic as possible. I don't know. Infield hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. At the plate, Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off.
That's why I usually end up getting the game in September. It only costs me $15.
Man at first,
yeah. 15? That much marked down? I feel like whenever I've looked at, but you're on Xbox, right? Maybe last season's games get marked down a lot more than PlayStation, because I look at, like, I'll go to the PlayStation store or whatever and look at games like a year old just to see if they are cheap enough to check out, maybe like an NBA game or a Madden game or something. And they seem to only be marked down like, I don't know, from like $70 down to like 45 or something.
Samuel Becerra, the next to hit for the Orioles.
They don't mark it down that much. Oh, but he's not going to get through.
To second, there's one. To first,
at least he beat out the double play. All right, Mayo had a 4-hit game on the stream last night, folks. 4-hit game. 0 for 1. I'm not counting that because it was probably when I couldn't see.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action.
That's a weird bullpen setup. They have him sitting like in this little gate, like this little fenced-in thing, surrounded by concrete. That doesn't look very comfortable.
Here's a high fly ball out to
That's
center.
not going to do it.
Moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But
There's usually sales around then. They'll be marked down.
It's Major
Yeah.
League Baseball on the show.
Good to see the Dodgers finally catch a break. Yeah, feel so bad for their fan base tonight. Oh, Dodger fans.
Right through there for a strike.
I'm telling you, man, if we All we want to do is win a pennant, right? And then we'll do whatever we got to do when we get to the World Series. All right? And all I know is this. In 66, there was a team heavily favored to win that series. And it wasn't us. And we swept them. Run tell that.
He likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And a foul ball.
And I saw Sandy Koufax turn 90, I guess, near the end of this past season. Still looking pretty damn good for 90, man.
And a swing and a miss there.
I'd love to see Sandy sitting front row at Dodger Stadium with the Orioles, clinching the series in front of Sandy, and it gives him PTSD of the series played 60 years earlier. Did I just wish for a 90-year-old nice guy to get PTSD? I'm not wishing for it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. I got nothing against Sandy Koufax. I'm just sick of seeing these Dodgers getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Oh, shit. Speaking of strong. Into the shrubbery. Carson McCusker. Household name, folks. Household name. Get your Carson McCusker bobblehead today. That teammate has just put his hands up like, I don't want to celebrate with you. I was sitting here watching, like, what's the Twins, like, dugout home run celebration? Apparently it's being stood up by your teammate when you go in for a bear hug or something. He's like, don't put your hands on me, dude. Come on, Ranger. What are you doing?
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out.
It seems that way. He's saying this after 2 pitches.
And they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fastball for a strike.
And by the time you're done analyzing how I haven't recovered from the home run, I'm getting this guy out.
Every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody.
That ends the inning.
All right. You got your solo shot. No big whoop. No slight against the Jays. They were a great team, but last year, but the Dodgers on paper were clearly the superior team, and the Jays were 1 inning away, or was it 2? Yeah.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Yeah, I mean,
now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
I think there's two ingredients to beating the Dodgers. One is their own self-confidence almost starting to be a negative trait. Like do they get too comfortable thinking that, like, they're unbeatable or whatever? And then the other is the team, whoever, you know, if you get matched up against them somewhere along the way in October, like, can you just catch fire for a few games at the same time you're playing the Dodgers? And you can beat them. They can be beaten. But, you know, if you simulate a scenario with, like, I don't know, the Braves, say, get in as a wild card and play the Dodgers in the division round. You simulate that 10 times, and maybe the Braves win 2. You know, and the Dodgers are going to win that 8 times out of 10. I'm just throwing out numbers. You can feel free to disagree. But the point is that, you know, it's not a, and we all know this, you got to play the game. You got to play the game. You got to execute. You got to focus. And, you know, got to capitalize on opportunities when they present themselves. And we've seen many postseasons play out with underdogs taking down the stronger team many, many times.
Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Gunnar is doing pretty good hitting the ball lately.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
No.
1-1 is fouled off.
Stop swinging.
Henderson on at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side. Lewis throws to first.
All right, we're halfway through with the first game. My God, we got to get going. I mean, God, game 2 is going to start like after 11. I'm sorry, guys. This is going to go past midnight. But hey, if you do enjoy this content for some strange reason, I think I might stream again tomorrow night. I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling good, and I'm back to being ready for baseball. I needed to get away from some stuff for a couple of weeks, and I'm better for it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for baseball, man. I am.
And there's 1 down. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lee stands in now and watches strike 1.
All right. The third strike is always the toughest, isn't it? There it is.
Man, it's so tough to let
7 Ks for Ranger. We're only in the 5th.
into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Martin in the box again.
Martin.
Takes the strike.
Martin.
Not even close.
Martin.
And the count even 1-1.
Yo, how y'all feeling?
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch.
Running out of gas. Oh, that was a hanger. And Basayo could not stop it.
Its way through. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that
Ranger's not going to get past 6. I don't know if he's going to complete 6.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes
I had to hurry up and get through 5 here.
Put the ball in play and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that's outside.
I would not be running your dude down 3 right in here, right here.
Not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Oh, I missed my meter there. Come on, put away pitch. Where is it? Oh. There you go. That's how I want to see Gunnar handle a ground ball like that in the hole. If he's got time to plant his feet like that and throw, rather than continue to run away from first and throw across his body like he always does. I wish he would handle a ball like that in that way. It would lead to less throwing errors, I feel. But I guess he's just so used to doing it his way that to change it might be a bigger disaster. I don't know. Bubba Chandler. Getting to face Bubba. Causa. Let's see what Bubba's got here. 93 heater. Nice haircut, dude. You look like Lord Farquaad.
And that skips in the dirt. Two and 0 to Cal. Here it comes.
Oof.
Ball.
$60 million a year.
The 2-1.
God.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Under this one.
And the thing is, like, if it came out that the Mets signed Tucker for that exact contract, never mind the deferrals that we don't know the details about or whatever. We just know 4 years, $240 million. It's $250 million.
And a curve misses outside.
Good grief. Let's say hypothetically, Passon tweets out the Mets signed Tucker for 4 years, $240 million. Everybody would be like, God, the Mets, what are they doing? Like, that is such an overpay. But with the Dodgers, how can anybody sit there and say what is, it's still an overpay, but you don't judge it that way, do you? You just go, God damn it. The Dodgers just buy everybody. And it doesn't seem to affect anything. There doesn't seem to be any limit.
But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
My goodness.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
We need a salary cap. Players, look, I'm on your side when it comes to, like, you need your fair share of the earnings because that's what people are here to see, all right? The owners are still making shit tons of money, and either way, the fans are the ones that suffer with escalating prices across the board with everything to do with going to watch your team play and all that. I'm on the players' side in general, but, I mean, come on. I think we're at a stage now where players are making enough money or you're not feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need a salary cap.
And a pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
You know, without, it's like, I always use the game of Monopoly as an analogy for financial things like this because maybe I'm just too lazy to come up with a new analogy, but the game of Monopoly is designed for, like, because, you know, the whole thing about, and now this is going to sound like political, but it's not. I'm just talking pure economics, all right? But, like, the whole idea of Monopoly is, you know, capitalism, right? And the game begins, I mean, stop me when I'm saying something wrong. The game begins with everybody starting off, like, on equal footing, right? You get, like, was it like $2,000 to spend? You all start from the same space, and you know, a combination of luck and strategy. You try to eventually become the only person left while knocking everybody completely out. because you've taken over everything. Which, now what?
Royce Lewis
It's a good way to end a board game. Is a good way for
in there at the knees.
to run an economy.
Now this team is definitely
Eventually, it seems like you have to
right here. Try to close that gap.
cap
You know, at the very
things,
least, if you can
and I'll
find a
just
way
leave
to
it at
keep
that.
that
You know what I mean? I'll just leave it at that.
That's really
It's impossible to talk about it without being labeled as, whatever, in a political lens. There's a reason why I moved 12 time zones away, folks. I don't. I'm not in that fight. Okay. I want some peace and quiet.
This one in the air.
Anyway,
Makes the grab.
moving on from that touchy subject that might piss people off. I don't know.
Side collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Gaspar in the box with one away.
The Mets currently have 2 players whose contracts total over $1 billion. The Dodgers are worse.
The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Oh, is Ranger like out of gas? I'm not even looking at his.
In plenty of time to first.
Should he not even be pitching right now? I'm not even looking.
Now it's the right fielder.
Oh yeah, he's done. I don't have anybody ready, and this is the guy that hit the home run off me last time. Oops. Oops, I did it again.
RBI in his last at bat.
Can you give me one more batter here, Ranger? I'm sorry. I
That's off the mark.
overworked you, buddy. My mind was preoccupied.
And that one's a little
Oh no.
ball 2.
He's been raking in
Walking
recent
him wouldn't be the
games,
worst
and
result
the
here.
reason why
Oh no.
ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently. And
Can you tell I don't want to give this guy anything after he hit a home run off me?
Bat for Minnesota. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right. We have Ranger danger. He's got to go.
Starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
All right, we're going to Cano. Don't you know?
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
This can't be game 2. No, it is the longest game 1 in the history of this little series. I apologize. Again, I'm sorry for taking so long to get through one game. I'll try to speed up game 2. Whoops, I don't need to practice. Let's go.
Number 89 in the box now. Take strike 1.
Like, I think I spent a collective 15 total minutes just sitting here going, $60 million a year and not playing the game. All right, Cano, come on, man. You just need to get the one out. Come on, dude.
That's as close as it gets.
Get the one out, dude.
And the right-hander deals.
There you go.
Ripped on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Third out.
All right. 5 2/3 from Ranger. 1 run. The home run ball.
It's the Orioles 4.
8, 9, and 1 coming up. We've had good discussions, and that's what it's about. I wish more people kind of understood the concept of what I'm doing here in the offseason. Like, clearly there's an audience for people that want, like, to talk about the Orioles daily and what's going on. But I'm not going to sit there like some reporter. Like, let me give you the daily update. You know, no. I want like just to chill out. We can talk about all the things going on with the Orioles. But, you know, I also want to leave it open to just talk about random pop culture things, stuff going on in the game we're playing here or whatever, you know. It's the off season. Like, I don't want to be so like locked in on every nook and cranny of every piece of news going on every single day. Like, I am paying attention. I keep up. But to regurgitate what I'm doing, what I'm finding, and then like be a presenter on the channel, I just, I'm built to call games. I'm not built to be a talking head. I mean, I'm sitting here doing it now. I don't really have a choice. I could sit here and quietly play the video game, but I would doubt I'd maintain much of an audience. I don't know. BW Free Associates. 2 hours, 2.5 hours a night. What will he say next? I didn't even foul that away? I don't know why Mayo's looking at the ump. You swung and missed. I don't know how I didn't make contact. Like, I know I didn't square it up, but I thought I at least fouled it. I felt like I got cheated a lot. Yeah, see? Look at the circle. It's touching the ball. I don't make any contact there? That's a gapper. Man, Holiday is just built to hit the gap. Come on, keep him coming. Oh, Holiday, don't get caught off. There you go. I was worried about that. I was like, I'm trying to get this runner home without sending Holiday to third. I had to time it right, and I did. For once, I did not make a base running mistake. That's the kind of swing we're waiting on there, Jackson.
One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Hey, there's Tiffany's back. Say hi to Tiffany, Charm City chat. Trying to remember what was the big Tiffany song back in the 80s? I know she did I Think We're Alone Now. Was there anything else? Why did Holiday break so late? Why did Holiday held up for some reason on contact on a ground ball? I don't get it. Look at it. Watch Holiday. You see him? Why is he stuck there? He would have easily scored. What's Tiffany saying? Hey, late to the topic, but no... What? God, my vision is terrible. No, oh, God. Oh, I'm looking at SAL. I'm trying to that's not a word. I can't, maybe it's another, I can't read, but okay, salary cap. Late to the topic, but no salary cap. It feels like a small town where McDonald's and Taco Bell bought out all the restaurants, and now people are forced to only eat McDodgers and Yankee Bell. That's comment of the night. That Tiffany, you come in and you're already throwing heat. Tiffany's the closer of Charm City chat. Well done, Tiff. You wild, BW. You wild. Did you ever see the Stallone movie Demolition Man? Yeah. All restaurants were Taco Bell. Yeah. That movie is, it's one of those satire movies that people kind of misunderstood when it came out. Kind of like Starship Troopers. Different kind of movie. I'm not saying they're the same kind of movie, but in terms of the tone of the movie, I feel like people kind of just didn't get it. But if you go back and watch, I like both those movies. They're both have a steady diet of cheese to it, but
Shortstop takes the ball. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground.
Yeah, Demolition Man. God, I miss the 90s.
Right here on the hitter's side. Nice job of laying off.
Bring me back to the 90s. Oh, crap. Where I was getting laid and the O's were going to ALCSs.
First and third, one down.
Take me back.
Ground ball right side
Uh-oh.
could be 2.
Gunner, that's very un-Gunner, dude.
Return throw to first, got him. Double play.
You're being very undude-like, man. Come on, dude.
This RBI double. Back at target field, bottom of the
All right, so
7th.
what's the plan here? We got lefty switch right, Cano just 5 pitches, Coulomb ready to come in when needed. All right.
Now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. The pitch.
Whoa.
Cano, a former All-Star. He features
Cano,
sinker,
a former
changeup,
All-Star.
a slurve,
We'd love to get the
and
All-Star
works in a
Cano
full
back,
seam.
wouldn't we?
Ground ball up the middle.
Gunner, I don't think you're going to be able to, yeah.
Safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good
I had to
throw,
decide
but
between diving to
very
stop it
difficult
and
to
wondering
get
if
anybody
I can get a
on
throw
that
off in
one as
time
far
or
as you had to
wondering
go
if I could
and throw.
get it done
Yeah, no question. So
on my
man
feet,
aboard,
and I
Brooks
probably
Lee,
couldn't have done
the
it
next
either way.
twin up to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Twins down by 4. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, get foul.
This is in the air
Okay.
down the line, and that's a foul ball.
He might want
I
to
knew
second
I
in this
was.
spot, but he's
All right,
dealing
now
with a
try this
catcher that
slurve.
has one of the best pop times
You don't-
in the game.
you didn't
He needs to
offer?
pick his spot very wisely.
That was such a setup pitch from the previous pitch.
At the
I
belt
thought I'd get him.
fires.
Oh, that's way too far outside. Come on. Oh, my. Is that foul? Okay. Wow.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming
We got
up.
ourselves a battle. Damn.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just
Blue!
a bit of illusion.
Come on!
And that is ball 4.
God, I'm working hard here. I execute the pitch. I hit the corner. Give me my credit.
The next twin up
You
to hit.
dick. Oh, God. How about a rendition of Demolition Man by Grace Jones? I don't know how that goes. I don't think I could hum a few bars of any Grace Jones tunes. What was her biggest hit?
And another ball.
It was never my bag, baby.
And the righty deals.
I'm just throwing slurves on the reg. Westy, hurry up!
Off balance feed. There's one.
God, that took forever to get started. That's only the first out. All right.
Time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate
I mean, right here, it's like, get it out of the glove. Throw it, throw it. I mean, that's just
second base.
too lackadaisical, Jordan. Come on. Trying to turn 2 here. All right, so 2 righties after this lefty. And not a whole lot of difference. I mean, 21 pitches for Cano. I think I should, if anything, get another righty up. This lineup doesn't seem to have much need for a lefty reliever. But Cano, once he gets to 20 pitches, I get worried, and there's 2 men on. Okay, good. I don't think I'm going to get the runner at home, but I'll trade the out for the run. Cowser, that is... Whoa! A phantom tag? Are you sure?
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things.
Damn, it got there in time.
Less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play and a nice job with the
Hold on, I need to go back and look at this. I know I got to hurry up and finish this game, but give me a minute. All right, so Adley gets the ball right here. Like, first of all, I don't know why. Why is he right there? Hold on. Like, the ball's coming in. Okay, I guess he needs to get there. And then, he tried. That close. That frickin' close. I mean, damn. Oh, well. Where are we at? 2 down, runner at first. 5-2. Okay. You knew I always had to get it to a 3-run lead so I can give the closer a save situation, didn't you? That's all that's for. See? I just wanted to give them a run and, you know. Hey, could you get your crotch out of my face, whoever you are? Thank you. All right. 8th inning.
Welcome back in a new
Thomas Hatch.
on the mound to start the 8th. Thomas Hatch.
Wasn't he like the first guy to win Survivor?
Strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting.
All right, let's see. Right switch right. I'm going to go with Coulomb anyway.
That soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Hernandez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Don't bring, I said phantom tag. Don't bring phantom into this. Yes. Yes.
It's 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hey, man, you should feel proud that there's a kind of tag that's been named after you.
The wind of the pitch.
Like my old friend Larry Swipe.
A beat on it.
He's got a tag named after him.
For the out.
And, of course, my old pal, Kevin Skin. We just called him Skin Tag. Stupid. All right, that could get. No. Nope.
Throws the first in job. And next for the Orioles,
Close the hatch. It's time for Westberg to open the hatch right here. Oh!
That one out to right.
Very, very late. Very, very
That's the 3rd out.
unsuccessful.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
It is already after 11. I can't believe it. We're going late tonight, folks. I thought I put schedule to put in game for Coulomb. Why didn't he get in already?
On the mound now, Danny Coulomb.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really
That's
good
not
so
where I
far
want to be
this year.
throwing my sinker. That is a terrible place to throw a sinker.
This one
That
in the air,
is
right
going to be
field.
tough to get to.
Gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm not going to try and dive for something like that and watch it
Anything but
turn into
fun
a
at the plate
triple.
for him, so that one has to feel
I'm going to
really
rely
good.
on my
Dangerous
defense and maybe get a ground ball double play here. Come on.
As a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem
Barlow is still up, right?
handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Kicks and deals. Strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's
Thank you
not
for
there.
that call, ump. You normally don't give that to me.
The Orioles
It's
lead
about damn
by 3
time.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball left side.
I have to
He'll
thank
see
the
it.
umpire for doing his job.
And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's just to keep you honest, buddy. Now hit that backdoor slurve. Yep, you can't. You cannot.
Him out.
You cannot.
Another strikeout, and those are just continuing
Get out of my
to pile
face.
off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His
12
team
to
needs it.
6 curve. What do you got?
Number 12
Ooh, come on.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Count 1-0.
That sinker's too high.
And now the lefty, a little bit high. 2-1.
There's Albie. How y'all doing here? Can't believe it, folks. We are a month plus like 4 days away from Orioles versus Yankees
This to third.
spring training.
Way through base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners
I'm going to hold that
after
trail runner.
single.
All right. Danny might have been a bad idea. Thanks for the 3 batters, Danny.
Joe Barlow.
I'm trying to get a W here.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
I knew I was kind of going against convention,
Got to keep things airtight.
bringing
defensively.
Coulomb in that spot, and
Toes ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth,
he allowed 2 of the 3 batters to get on base, so I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice, but hopefully I got enough of a lead to not have to pay for it. Come on.
Righty to the plate.
Damn, man.
Piece there will do
I swear I am inducing more foul balls than any game in my memory. I feel like that's why this game's taking so long. How many freaking foul balls? Jesus.
And it stays 0-2.
I mean, I feel like I am working here. All right.
This one in the air, center
He's going to
field.
tag.
Kowser.
Here comes the throw. I might get him. I got him. Oh, you are fucking so out. Ha ha. Kowser
See a play at the plate, trying to
with
score
the
foul.
seed.
Just gets him in time, and they cut down the run.
Look at him. He nearly stumbled. He threw the ball so hard. Damn, dude, you are so out. I'm surprised you didn't pull a Jazz and try to, like, low king your ass over me.
Top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Genesis Cabrera.
Fatality.
He's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free
All right,
passes
well,
this year.
Adley
we're in the ninth,
now at the
finally. I need to turn on my air conditioner. It's getting hot in here.
And here it comes. To third.
Got to get Suarez up.
Lewis throws to first. Rutschman retired. And here's the first baseman, Samuel Becerra.
Becerra.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Becerra.
Close to the zone.
Becerra.
One away here at the top of the ninth.
Just swinging at everything.
One down, base is empty. The
That
other
could get
way,
down. That's going to get down. Nice approach with
the
2
turn
strikes.
for second.
Good work,
He's able to steal
Basayo.
that double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind.
Turn on the
pace, but
sprinkler.
By getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet him
Mayo.
down the line and left.
Mayo.
Now it's going to be Kobe Mayo.
Ooh.
Hit
That's
the
right
air
at center field.
Pajes makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
I kind of don't want to drive another run. I want to give Suarez the save. I think that's going to get down, though. Yes, sir. Holiday just
Now a long
took a save away from
tag, not in
Robert
time.
Suarez,
Scores.
potentially.
It's 6-2.
Didn't take long to get a
Robert Suarez is sitting in the bullpen right now, pissed off. I guess I'd bring in Aiken to face 3 batters with a lefty and a switch.
Deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to
Or
be
stick with Barlow. I don't think he's pitched too much.
No one was able to get to it.
Ward, the batter now as he swings and
All right, after this, all right, hold on. I got to turn my air conditioner on. It's freaking blazing in here. It's like that thing, what do you call it? I don't know. It's not a parable. What is it? Yeah, all the ice is melted in my drink. It's probably 85 degrees in here. But it's gone from 75 to 85 degrees gradually over the course of like the last 2 hours. And I'm sitting here like a frog in a pot of water that's been turned on. And before I know it, I'm sitting in boiling water.
Cabrera checks over to first.
Okay.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a
27 likes.
Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And he deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Thanks, folks. Folks.
Holiday off of first with 2 away.
By the way, anybody who's hanging out that isn't already a Magic member, why not think about it to help support the channel? See down below for details. I'm so bad at the financial part of YouTube and running a channel. I don't know what to. I mean,
2 outs.
latter half of this past season, it felt like pulling teeth to get subscribers, man, compared to 2024.
Waiting on deck for the Orioles. And a pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Luke, I think I'm going to play another, or at least some of another. I'll play till midnight, and then I'll see how everybody else is feeling, how I'm feeling. And if we're ready to wrap up at midnight, I'll just save the game in progress and pick it up probably tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is a probably, okay? It's normally a no, but I'm leaving it open. I don't have any plans or anything like that, so if I'm feeling good, I'm thinking I might be on tomorrow night. All right, 4-run lead, 9th inning. Barlow's on 7 pitches. All right, so we're just going to stick with Barlow, and if we need Suarez, we got Suarez. Barlow finishes the game, he'll get the save.
Left-hand batter waits.
Wow, 3 pitches, see you later. I mean, Barlow has been really good for me, man.
Effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms.
I mean, that was a hanging slider. That wasn't a good pitch, but
In the box now, no balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
for whatever reason, the computer just isn't very good against Joe Barlow. I mean, that was a hanging curve.
And spit on anything that's down.
Not like I'm up here throwing great pitches,
The 0-2.
but he strikes out another guy.
For the K.
Typically that high
I don't know. What is it about Joe Barlow? I don't know.
zone, a hitter, if he's prepared
But he
for it,
seems to be pretty
just have
effective.
that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see
Almost got that call. You can see the ump leaning over there.
Fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover.
All right, one more strike, and we are back in the win column. High gas. Oh. Oh, I thought you chased that. Come on. Damn. Damn. The game that would never end. Finally. The Orioles. In a marathon. A 9-inning marathon in the win column. Let's go. Is this a 3-game or a 4-game series? I think we just clinched the series here. I gotta look. Gunner's at it again. Cowser with that home run. Nice spread of offense. 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the seventh, and 1 in the ninth. 12 hits. I've been averaging over 10 hits now for a solid, I don't know, ever since I basically picked up the series this past week or so. So the hitting seems to be getting back. I was really in a slump there for a while. And again, I think part of the reason why I needed that break is too much frickin' baseball. Oh my God, a super chat. Holy cow, this is unprecedented. Stop the presses. Folks, I brought up a membership, and I think it might have inspired a super chat. Folks, this is, I believe, the second super chat since game 162 of the Orioles 2025 season. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Let me give you the proper attention here. Hold on. I'm just trying to sim it to the next game. And it's taking a second. Okay, so it is a 4-game series. Kramer and Bradley, game 4. It's Cade Povich against Pablo Lopez. I like this. This is going to be a fun game. Famous last words. But let me look at this super chat. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Don't you go. I have something to say to you. All right. We have Chris. Is that Christina? Oh, it's Christian. Christian Escobar. Sorry, I thought you were one of our other bird watchers named Christina. Christian is here. And look at that super chat, folks. Please hit the thumbs up on that actual super chat. A couple of you have. But, you know, any show of support and acknowledging somebody else's support to me is a form of support. So thank you, Christian. He says, my go-to guy for Orioles commentary, let's go O's. That's awesome. And you're here. You are here. You're very much here. And you know what you've done did? You with one gesture have financially assisted me more than probably the last 20 hours of streaming I've done combined. Just to let you know how much that means. Thank you so much, Christian. And I hope I don't let you down, buddy. Again, I don't know if you saw the community post I put up on the YouTube channel, my channel, concerning the spring training schedule that just got released earlier today. But we are all systems go. February, is it 19th or 20th? I forgot. I've been saying it and now I've forgot. February 19th or 20th, we are on the air. We are on the air. Oh, no, here it is right here. 20th. February 20th at 12:45 p.m. Eastern. That's 20 minutes before first pitch. That will be the start of the Birdwatcher Channel Season 3. Nice. Okay. Oh, I'm getting some nice feedback from that post. I'm looking at it. Good. Good. Come back to me, Oriole fans. Come back to me. Come back. There's an email I got to read later. Okay. Right. Let's hurry up and get this game started. I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not. I'm going to try to at least finish half of it. Povich. Is it? I have to go back. I'm sorry. Is it 2 games before an off day? Yeah, okay. I'm not worried about resting anybody then. It looks... Oh, I'm playing the home. Sorry. Again, jersey's wrong. I'm so finicky. There. 2. Povich. Everybody is chilling. Somebody just sent... Christian, you sent another one? What in the world? Christian, I think this might be a historic moment for the channel. Back-to-back super chats from the same person? Ah, man. Folks, Christian is setting a precedent here. This is, could this possibly start some kind of a domino effect where everybody just chips in a little bit to help the old bird watcher through these winter months and all the content he's trying to give you? Seems like a great time to go on a little bit of a run. Christian says, you really are amazing, brother. Really can't wait. Bro, the feeling is mutual. You are amazing, and I can't wait either. The feeling is absolutely mutual, okay? Bye-bye, Birdie. You got it. You got it. Hey, Christian, have you been on my, homepage? You know how on a YouTube channel's homepage, there's, one video that is sort of your, advertisement video? It's a supercut of the final inning of the Orioles against the Dodgers when we broke up the Yamamoto no-hitter and walked it off. If anybody is feeling super pumped about the season, I would urge you to go to my homepage right now and go back and watch that 3-minute edit of that final inning and just, God, I was listening to it myself. Yes, I sometimes listen to my own call. Judge me how you will. But that one, it was kind of how is Livan Soto on my team, by the way? When did this happen? Hold on. I said I was going to be quick, and I'm looking down at my lineup, and Livan Soto was there, and I don't know why. Who got sent down? I hate it when it makes moves without telling me. I wonder if they sent Beavers down. I bet you they did. No. Wait a minute. They sent a pitcher down for a position player? What am I missing here? There's 13 pitchers. Oh. Alex Jackson. Third catcher. That's who's missing, I think. Right? Has to be, right? It's not Rowdy. I remember sending him down. Oh, no, not Mayo. He's there. Okay. Christian says, I was there. I was at the 21-31 game, brother. Oh, my goodness. On the flag court. I stood there the whole game. On the way home, I listened to your call. Well, Christian, I want you to be brutally honest because you have carte blanche, my man. You just helped a brother out big time. So I will take any honest rating that you give. And yeah, all right, maybe I'm trying to have my ego stroked a little bit, okay? But out of 10, and feel free to use a decimal point for the most accurate rating you can. Out of 10, how would you rate me calling that final half inning of the game? Because I tell you, I went back and I impressed myself. I'm sorry. I got to stop. My ego is out of control. Somebody put me in check. Ego check. What is Levon Soto doing on the team? I don't know. I don't have time. I'm wasting too much time. Come on. I'll just hang with Soto on the team for a minute. Whatever. Okay. We're starting. I swear to God, we're starting. We're so close to starting. All right, let's go. 1,000,000.7 out of 10. Or I think that's 1 million. Thank you, Christian. Good composure. I took my shirt off and ran around. That's awesome, dude. I'm telling you what, man. There was so much emotion in that game. I'm being serious, guys. Like, I don't know who's left. It's me and Christian having a one-to-one conversation now. Feel free to join in, folks. Look, say what you want. The 2025 season was an absolute bust. It's a freaking shame because this team is so close to challenging for the pennant. I truly believe it. And I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. And we don't know if we've got it right. We've got a brand new manager, new coaches. Everything's got to gel. You would expect that it can't get worse than it did last year, right? You would expect it to be better. But we were really bad last year. Like crazy bad. But that game against the Dodgers, if you stuck it out and lived through that 2025 season and all the pain and suffering, like I'm getting choked up right now. Slow your roll, BW. Oh, I'm going to get... Oh, God. Everybody who hates me is going to be like, oh, you're such a pussy. What are you, about to break up and cry? Yeah, I'm an emotional guy, all right? It's why I call a good game. But I'm telling you, that game was... If you're an Oriole fan, I can't get the words out. I'll just move on because I'm trying to like articulate it before I say it. I'm trying to articulate it in my mind, and every time I go to say the words, I'm already.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Foul ball still 1-2.
I just want the Orioles to win. I just want us to win. Please. Please. Can we win?
High fly ball out to left field. Martin has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
All right, I guess this is like when you're just sitting there chilling, watching TV, and a commercial comes on, and it's like Sarah McLachlan singing, and a bunch of puppies with crust in their eyes and shit. It makes you lose it for a minute. I don't know what's wrong with me.
So you know they put in a little extra time and effort. And
God, what the fuck? Hold on. It's very unexpected. I'm going to have a lucky Christian. I think you broke the stream tonight. You broke it, but in a good way. I gotta just chill and have a lucky here for a minute. Hold on for a sec. God. I'll get it out. Hold on a sec. I guess what I'm trying to say is, Christian, please, thank you, and that's plenty for now and for quite some time. Thank you so much for your support and showing a little bit of empathy for my emotional state. All I was trying to get out was that, if you're an Oriole fan, you just needed to have that moment. And I'll just leave it at that because I can't really add more to it without losing it for some reason. What the fuck? Hello? My God, I'm acting like it's the day Kennedy got shot. I mean, all right, we had a bad year, dude. It's okay. It's the first time in the history of the channel that I'm crossing my fingers that the least amount of people are watching me right now. I hope we're down to like 3 people. You guys mind if I'm human for a minute? If I cut the act of being, a strong man or whatever. Like, we turn to sports, to give us some relief. And I could really use some relief if our team could win. God, this is bad. This is so bad. Turn off the stream, BW. I just want to win, okay? I want to win. Can't even put it into words how bad I want to win. Oh my God, I'm going to erase this stream. Ew. This is weird. God. I'll snap out of it. I mean, it's just a matter of time. I'm honestly not understanding why I'm acting the way I'm acting right now. It'll subside here in a minute, I'm sure. Right? It has to. But yeah, it's, everybody's been dealing with stuff, right? I think that's safe to say without knowing anybody's personal life, like everybody's dealing with stuff. Back during the Great Depression, everybody was dealing with stuff, But they had their baseball team. Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, my God. Holy shit. Oh, God. Hey, maybe this will go viral for all the right reasons. I don't know. Super emotional Oriole fan breaks down while playing a video game. Yeah. I just want to win. Okay, folks, I want to win. Sorry if you're picking up my sniffing and stuff. I'm trying to turn away from the mic when I do. Oh my God! Are we just getting started? Are we just getting started here?
Difference maker when he's hot.
God.
How they try to work him right here.
It's over. It's over now. That man is gone now. BW's back.
Comes up empty.
BW just wants to win.
That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind.
BW's talking about himself in third person. Sit in the bird bath so no one can see you cry. It's okay. That's right, yeah. The tears can be written off as just, water, pellets of water from getting hit by Mr. Splash.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a feeling I'm not going to be able to get my swing back before the stream in. I think it might be time to wrap it up.
Late swing, foul to the left.
I really just, it's weird how sometimes you can.
2 down, nobody on.
You can have an emotion. I mean, I'm an emotional guy. Like I really don't really like internalize my emotions. I'm more like get it out there like immediately, and don't let it fester. But whatever that was just then was clearly something that I was trying to bury. And it just popped out. I think you guys can understand how that can happen sometimes. But you don't want it to happen as you're live streaming to people. That's the thing. You don't want it to, it happens to all of us, I think, but the timing,
Yeah, that's outside.
Oh, God. Ugh.
That one fouled off.
Ugh. All right, see you, BW. I just got off work. Thank you for stopping by, Christian. I mean, what an impact you had. You made me joyful, and I also broke down in tears, all in one go. I think you got your money's worth. I hope to see you again soon, man. I mean that sincerely. Glad you let it out, BW. You're loved and important to many folks. I hope so. I have no ulterior motive here, folks. I'm not trying to make a ton of money being like a hotshot YouTube channel. I just want to grow it to where I can support myself at a very humble, cost of living. And I'm working my way towards it. It's a grind. And, you have your anxieties and things. Obviously, I'm worried about the potential lockout situation for next season. That would be so tough to absorb for me. I don't know how to work around it. So yeah, just and a litany of other things that I think issues going on that maybe we can all agree are kind of troubling us. I'm going to just shut up. God. Learn when to shut up. Are you trying to run on me? Are you trying to run on me? You just learned a lesson. Inning over. I remember the last game at Memorial Stadium when Derek, what's that say? When Dean K jogged to right field. Who? Oh, Frank. When Frank jogged to right field, I leaked fluid for 20 minutes. Yeah, that. I was young, I was like 13. But I was, even though my following the team was only a few years in at that point, I don't think there was a time in my life where I was more like insane a fan than I was like around the time Memorial Stadium closed. Because like the '89 season for me was and will forever be like the greatest summer of my life. Even though we didn't, obviously, even though we came up short, it was just a matter of having been so bad the year before and being like the joke of baseball. Holy cow, what is wrong with me? Oh boy, what do we got? Pablo Lopez. Okay. Okay. Well, we can't make 3 out of that. Okay. All right, now my door is open and my air conditioner's on. I can't have both. Turn that off for a minute.
Man at second with 1 away. Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. Fastball for a strike.
So, yeah, the Yamamoto game. Memorable game, indeed.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
I'm not tagging with 2 out to go to third. Why would I?
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Come on, Natalie. Pick him up. Pick him up. 2 down. No. Oh, well, I don't know. What do we got here? Oh! I had a feeling. I got a feeling. We got ourselves. Now I kind of wish I'd somehow gotten a third. Could have scored on that. All right. Basayo, it's up to you to do something, Basayo. Come on, buddy. No. You need to concentrate, man.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Let the ball come to you.
At first, 2 out of the inning.
Get through. Base hit. Sammy. We're on the board. BW is back. Oh, God, folks, I went to a dark place, and here I am again. How you doing? God. What in the world?
So 2 down. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball.
What time is it? 11:45. All right.
2 on, 2 outs.
No.
And a miss. And a count.
No, don't swing at that, Kobe.
Concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
That one way outside. Now 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Oh, God. I thought I was going to get that slurve. I thought that was going to break.
And it could have been worse.
That did not break. That just came in straight.
It's an early 1-0 lead.
All right, we're on the board. Basayo with the big hit. That was nice.
Bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis.
Povich, by the way. Keep an eye on him. He had a great start last time out. Kind of worked his way into the rotation here. And though this lineup doesn't have a whole lot of pop to it or whatever, it doesn't really favor a left-handed pitcher. But so far, so good for Cade Povich.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Mikey Gaspar. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Out to short.
One pitch out. I love that.
Throw to first is in time.
More of those, please.
Here's the rookie right fielder. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
Man, that curveball is humming.
Deep into this game.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Whoa.
Miss to center field. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And
Povich, let's go.
We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
The bacon crew's working the series. Man, I tell you what, was it last night or the night before? I mean, just every pitch on the border not going my way.
Lopez back to work. Swing
Whoops.
and a miss.
By the way, we're back to not being able to see the ball out of the hand right now. Great. I can't see again.
The baseball's coming out of his hand
Ah,
very
God.
well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that.
Is this really what it's like to play there at this time of day? Like,
Swing and a miss.
I can't hit the ball.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Usually
Pull down the drapes.
you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly
Close the
show
sash.
any way right there. And really,
I can't
they just
see.
used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes
I mean, that's about as good as
outside,
contact I'm going to make because
was actually in the strike zone.
I'm not seeing that pitch until it's halfway home.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
I almost swung at that. I mean,
A little bit.
that's how ridiculous this is.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And it had to be the inning where I got the top of my order up, too. Just wasting these 3 at-bats here. I can't. I can't do anything.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Uh,
This time around for the O's.
Shante can't see it either. It can't be this bad. The league would have them do something about it. They won't even let a pitcher have a white long sleeve shirt. Yeah.
And now here is
Yeah, I mean, it's just impossible.
as As he turns on the rubber.
It feels like a carnival game that is designed for you to never win kind of a situation.
That's ball one. Right through there for a strike. 1-1 now.
Maybe that's why Povich is looking so good. I guess Twins hitters can't see the ball either.
On the ground to first, Mayo. He'll do it himself. He's out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Looks like the sun doesn't reflect off the ivy that much,
Twin up to hit.
and the ivy is darker in real life. So just a game design flaw?
Swings through that.
Well, sometimes as left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least one or two breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third.
Oh, come on, Blue.
And that's ball one.
Come on, Blue.
Bounce to the right side.
Tag him.
They tag him
There you
out.
go. No need for a throw.
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit.
Bruce Lee, huh?
First pitch just misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
Where is that pitch?
Down around the
Where is that pitch?
where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The entire baseball is in the zone. It's not even touching the edge. You've got to be shitting me.
Kicks and deals. That one down the line and foul ball. The pitch.
So I'm assuming the ABS system is going to be in full effect. I mean, it was last year for spring training as sort of a test anyway, right? Like, so yeah, man, the ABS thing, it's coming. It's coming, man. What is it going to be like?
Still 2-2 after the
I
foul
feel like
ball.
it's going to,
The Twins trailing
I don't know.
by a run here in game 3 of
it's
this
going to make an
4-game
impact.
series.
I don't know how much, I don't know if we're really able to really gauge how much of an impact that's going to have.
And he walked him.
Damn it, man. Give me the call.
Nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter
I missed my spot. Let me look at that spot. No, that was my spot.
The lineup and stepping
Umpire
in
missed it,
is the
not me.
speedy Austin Martin. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Missed with a
So
shield,
weird that
and now it's even 1-1.
that BW breakdown episode from 20 minutes ago or whatever. Like, I'm sitting here now just thinking about it again. Like, why did that happen? I'm totally out of it now. Like, I'm back to normal me. It's so weird.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
It's not like that's not the first time. I just didn't expect to do that on a live stream like that.
flew open a little bit with that first
I
shoulder.
apologize if I
Slow his back down
made
just
people
enough to get
uncomfortable.
contact with that pitch.
But I feel like if I did, those people already left, and they're not here to hear me apologize.
And the inning is over. Twins wind up
Anywho.
They're down 1-0.
Well, consider it a preview if we ever win the damn pennant, how I'm going to behave. I'm going to lose my shit.
Out of the fourth, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter. Teoscar
Fourth inning, 1-0. I can see the ball again, I would hope.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
Whoops.
Fought off foul.
The robot from Rocky 4. God.
Hitter kicks, deals.
The robot in Rocky 4 might be the most 80s thing ever in an 80s movie. If I had to nominate most 80s thing ever, I think that's it.
misses the zone. Now
It's like the script writers for Rocky IV were sitting around going, how do we 80s this up a little more? How about a robot? How about a live-in robot? Okay.
and now the center fielder.
I like it. Let's go. I mean, how much cocaine
First time up.
was snorted when that idea was greenlit?
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, God. And the thing about the robot in that movie, like, they left the kid with the robot. Rocky goes to Russia. Adrian hangs back, but then Adrian's like, well, I better go and be by Rock's side because that's how these movies work. Meanwhile, the kid, as far as I can tell, is just at home with that robot.
And into the box for Baltimore. Jordan Westburg.
They never, I think there's like one reaction shot of him like watching Rocky win on TV. And it's like, yeah, but still, it's like you left your kid behind. I don't know. I always thought that was funny.
On the ground left side.
Don't get me started on Over the Top.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one
It's like a switch.
in the fourth. It's the Orioles.
It's like a switch.
Twins nothing.
That was the most realistic part of that movie. What, abandoning the son? That's exactly the kind of thing a rich person would have for their kid. Fair enough, yeah. Here you go. But they didn't buy it for the kid. They bought the robot for, what's his face? Lou or whatever. The guy played by Bert, what the fuck's his name? You know, that guy. What's his character's name? Burt Young. What's his character? They bought it for him for his birthday. Remember?
That one misses.
Paulie. Thank you.
It's 2-0.
Yeah, they bought it for Paulie. They didn't buy it for the kid.
There's a strike.
It was a companion. Yeah, Paulie was mentally a kid. Yeah, I mean,
Line to kick the pitch.
all you got to do is go back to the original Rocky. The man threw out a perfectly good turkey out the window. That's childlike behavior. What are you doing, man?
That one
It's a full turkey.
So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to
Come on, Paulie. You're dragging me down. Adley throwing from his knees on a curveball. Can't quite get Blade out.
To generate some offense, a little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Here's your one. And foul off. The Twins down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side.
Come on.
Well, he knows they don't want to
Put him away. Put him away now.
You've got opportunities to drive in runs. You've got to expand.
That's
the
going to
zone.
move
He's
the runner
capable
up.
of going out there
Damn
and
it.
doing damage with it.
Got him on the off-balance throw. One out in the
How do I
bottom
get
of
out of
the
this with the lead?
fourth. Lewis.
How do I get out of this with the lead? Do I want to kind of pitch around Lewis a little bit?
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Runner on at third. One gone. Next offering is down low.
It's looking like I'm doing
A
it.
little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Oh, I hung it. Oh, my God, that changeup. Luckily, he swung at it like a fastball. That was not where I was trying to throw that pitch. Whoa. Okay. He thought that was a fastball. I'm going to do this. Go home. Oh, Westberg, you no. Oh, Westberg. That's very un-Westberg, dude.
Go back to later on when this game
You're
is
being
over.
very un-Westberg. What happened there?
Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes
I don't even know what to say. I was ready to fire home, and I guess Westberg got, he got too excited. He was so ready to throw home, he forgot to field the ball. Oh, boy.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And now the lefty.
Ball 2.
2-1.
Man at first, one away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner on the go.
There goes the runner.
Swing and a ground ball.
I can't get two. They stayed out of a double play by running there.
Chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
And here's that McCusker guy again.
Run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Number 12 in the box now. Takes strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on
Perfect
second
pitch.
is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be.
All right, where's the
run,
put
so
away?
you really have to execute on the mound.
Is that change up away and putter in? You know what? I'm going to double up. Oh, wow. Not where I wanted it, but somehow that worked. I have no idea how I struck him out there. That was not my intent. All right. It is now midnight. How are we doing, everybody? Where are we at in the game? We are in the fifth. So we're about the halfway point of the game. I guess now's the time to see, for the first time, what the activity is in the room here. We have 8. Yeah, we have less than 10 people here. I think I'm going to wrap it up and pick it up, tomorrow night with, the plan on streaming tomorrow night. If I don't, please don't get upset if I don't stream, because normally on your Friday nights and Saturday nights, I don't. But look out for, if I do. I'll be sure to put up a thumbnail at least a couple of hours before going on. Like as soon as I wake up, if I'm feeling right, I'll make a thumbnail. You'll have a couple hours probably to see that up before the stream starts, and hopefully we can all hang out tomorrow night. Okay? Let me get over here. Again, the whole breakdown thing, I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just sitting here wondering, like, is somebody going to go in and, like, edit that together and just put it out there? I mean, I don't know. I'll own it. I'll take it. Whatever. It was a real moment. I don't regret being real. I just wasn't expecting that. Okay. Did I save it? I did save it, right? Hold on. Okay, in-game save. It acts a little different when you save it in-game than it does, like, between games. Oh, sorry, I'll shut up. All right, I'm done. What a night. I want to thank Christian again for coming in and giving out, I believe, 2 super chats and a super sticker. That was super nice. Did it partially contribute to a nervous breakdown on stream? Not his fault, but yeah, I don't know. Goddamn, that Yamamoto game. I guess it meant a lot to me, more than I realized until talking about it again today. Thanks to everybody else for hanging out. I can't believe the Kyle Tucker stuff. I really am shocked that he's making $60 million a year. Where do we go from here? Where does any team go from here with the remaining free agents after a deal like that? Good grief. The Dodgers are in another Like, we're all, like, they're in the HOV lane. You know what I mean? Like, we're all stuck in traffic, and they're just flying down the HOV lane at this point. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Is that my hair? What is it? Oh, that's the way the light's shining. I thought my hair was like, I don't know. I look like Doc Brown or something. All right. That is it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Look for me tomorrow night. If not, look for me soon. Certainly no later than Monday night. But, I'm sorry. Certainly no later than Sunday night, my Monday morning. Certainly no later than Sunday night, but between having the desire to stream tomorrow night and the possibility of news that we're going to want to talk about breaking over the next 24 to 48 hours, I would expect that I'm going to stream before Sunday night. So just keep your eyes peeled, okay? Take care, everybody. Until then, this has been the Bird Watcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Have a good night, everybody.